Okay, everybody. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to follow our MLA formatting that you should get used to using. So the first thing, of course, is checking your type and size. So of course, Times New Roman, size 12 font. We are good there. The next thing we want to go over to is check is our alignment. Okay, so the only thing that should be ever aligned in the center is your title. Okay, but everything else is going to be aligned to the left, meaning your text is going to start on the left side of the margin. Okay, the next step is then making sure you have double spacing selected. All right, so maybe let's say you had already started your essay, but you forgot to double space. All you have to do is select the text you want to be double spaced, come here, hit 2, and you're done. The next step is making sure you have a correct heading. So a lot of times students will just start writing and not worry about their names since Teams takes care of it for you. But it's a really good habit to get into. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go over to the left, Roman, make sure all your font is correct, right? So I'm going to start off with my first and last name. Don't want it bold. Reed Jacoby. Then it goes my teacher's name, so Mr. Dirksen, right? And then after that, it goes your period number. So I'm in third period right now, my prep, followed by the section you are in. Okay, so this matters because some of your teachers have more than one section. And lastly, the date you put is the due date for your assignment. Okay, so I don't have an actual assignment, so I'm just putting today's date, November 30th, 2022. Remember, for the dating protocol and MLA, you write out the entire month. Okay, but the order goes the date in number form, the month written out, and then the full year. So not just 22, but 2022 or 23, and so on. The next step is making sure your title is matching everything else. Of course, it needs to be a creative title. I put this in bold in the wrong formatting to show you that this is what I see a lot. But to follow MLA, every single thing on your paper must be the same font, same size, all of that. Okay. So, creative title, of course, you're going to come up with something creative for your essay. But I'm going to make sure it's in Times New Roman. And I'm also going to make sure that is in 12-point font. Okay. And the very last thing we need to do is insert the header. So there's a couple things you can do. One, you can simply just double click here at the top of your page and you'll be in the header. Or you can simply go to insert, go to header, and then blank, your very first one. Now that you're here, you're going to first go to page number on the left-hand side, and you're going to click top of page, plain number 3, because we want the number on the right-hand side. Now that you have your number, all you have to worry about writing is your last name. Be nice if I could spell it right. Okay. Now that I've done that, the only thing I need to do now is ensure that the font is correct and the sizing is accurate. I've double clicked out, and now all I have to do is make sure I indent my paragraphs by just hitting tab on my keyboard. And the first time you do that, it should do the autocorrect. So from here on out, whenever you start a new paragraph, so even if I were to start randomly here, it's going to indent for me. Okay, but for whatever reason, if it doesn't indent for you, all you have to do is hit tab once on your keyboard. Okay, again, you're not going to just be hitting the space bar a bunch of times. Okay, that's it for my video. Of course, if you have any questions, you know how to reach me.